My name's David Eisner, and I wear many hats. Here today as a farmer, also a community supporter of entrepreneurship, and investor with FarmWorks. But I first heard about FarmWorks probably about 5, maybe 6 years ago when I was meeting with one of my entrepreneurs that we worked with, Frederick Tandy, down at Radnor on Goddard Street, and he was telling me about this organization that invests in food-related businesses, and I hadn't heard of it before. And I actually like to believe that I know a lot of what's going on in entrepreneurship, so I was quite surprised when I hadn't heard about it, so I started to inquire and learn a bit more, and I found out it was a CDIF, and that excited me because I've got past involvement with CDIFs. I'm currently the past chair for the Black Business Community Investment Fund, which is the CDIF that the PBI runs, and so I'd known about CDIFs for a number of years, and sort of have always imagined them, or I suppose believed them to be a fantastic opportunity for Nova Scotians to invest in local businesses and the local economy, and so I wanted to inquire and learn a bit more about what the CDIF was all about. So I reached out and met Anne and Linda for the very first time, probably about 5 years ago now, and I came to them probably different than many people come to them. I came to them with the idea that I wanted to buy shares in the CDIFs. They didn't have to sell me on anything. I was already sold on what it was all about, because I wanted to invest in local. I wanted to be able to take part in something, and I know Linda will often say when she's speaking, you can invest in something and you can actually eat what you've invested in, and that's sort of neat to see as well. And not too long after that, I actually had the idea and wanted to get into business. And I've been an entrepreneur myself over the years a number of times, and farming is something that I'd thrown around a few times over the years, and this time I had seen a student pitch an idea about HASCAP in a Dalhousie class, and I started to do some research. I'd never heard what HASCAP was about, and I thought I'd learn, and I really got excited about the opportunity to get involved in the HASCAP workshop. So I then reached out to Linda and Anne again, and wanted to chat about the opportunity to invest in the business that I was starting, and that was now, it'll be 4 years ago in September that I got funded for that. And one of the hats that I wear is with Futurepreneur. I work throughout Atlantic Canada providing support to entrepreneurs with Futurepreneur, and when I sat down with Anne, I really wanted to see how we could work more closely together and support more food-related businesses. So I really wanted to find ways that we could work together and support more entrepreneurs, and many of the entrepreneurs that we're supporting are actually rural entrepreneurs, and I think it's really important to see that. And we're today in Port Medway, and I actually personally have never been here, which is, should have been in the past, but what an amazing little spot, and some of the amazing things that a business can do in a small community and bring together a community. And so for me, I think FarmWorks is a lot more than just funding entrepreneurs. It's all about bringing community together, and I think that's one of the important things about the organization is it funds entrepreneurs, but it brings community together. It brings together mentors to support those entrepreneurs. It's so much more than just money in the bank, but and the relationships you build with people like Linda and Anne, the rest of the board, some of the advisors involved with the organization, just to support that local community. I think it's so amazing to see. I think I mentioned one of the aspects that I was interested in having was I've got my HASCAP orchard, and it's more than just a business to me. For me, my business is about bringing together the community, bringing people together in a space, learning, in this sense, learning about farming, learning about something new. I've been involved in tourism in the past, and my business is agriculture, but it's also tourism. I say that I'm getting involved in agritourism because I want to introduce people to things that they may not know about, and especially now being in a rural community, there's so much more to offer than just being in the city and bring them to the next spot. There's so many more unique things to see. Each local community in Nova Scotia is quite unique from another, and I think it's just amazing to see what you can experience when you visit those communities and bringing the communities together in those spaces. I think with the entrepreneurs that we work with, are fantastic. So I work with Futurepreneur. I mentioned it before, but and we partner with FarmWorks, and we believe in working together and supporting entrepreneurs across the region, and many of those entrepreneurs are local. We have some in the city as well, but it's just great to work together and support the local economy together.